Hey guys, admin here with the review it up video for you. In today's review video, we are going to be looking at from from Shadow High, Rainbow Vision dolls of Neon Shadow, starting off with Harley Limestone. Mara Pickett, and lastly, Uma Van Hoos. Now, each of these dolls retail for about $39.99. I have seen in some stores like Walmart retail for $49.97. So I'm a little bit confused in terms of the retail price here that's in the US for Los Angeles, California, where I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and say $39.99 just because I've been seeing that a lot on the Walmart app, Target app, and that's how much I paid for each of these dolls here. So I'm just gonna roll it to that. They do have the same design in terms of box compared to the Rainbow High for the Rainbow Divas, in terms of boxes where we get the instrument, we get the doll, and we get the second outfit, but more reverse, especially even with the sign here. Instead of it Rainbow High, it's now Shadow High. You still get a handle at the top you can carry. Full-on picture of the group in the back with a message at the bottom that reads, "The world-famous Rainbow Vision music competition is heating up and the rocking girls of Neon Shadow have their eyes on the prize." And as well says it in different languages. The box still has some music notes, and for Shadow High it has studs all around the doll picture herself with the window. It's not real studs, just printed on the plastic. Still all around. We see a guitar, drum set, and a microphone with a amp. Love the box design of all three of these dolls, and I'm loving the fact that right now I am going to be unboxing them. My little segue to unboxing. So let me get these three dolls out of the box for a closer look. Okay, so all three dolls took me about 30 minutes altogether to unbox. Basically like 10 minutes each. You know, have all of this like glue, plastic tags, everything is like it's annoying, but yeah, it does look good in the box. So I get it and I don't get it. To start off, I want to go into the accessories for all three. Like for example, the combs, now we actually get hangers for the tops and the bottoms. Now, this is for Harley, this is for Uma, and this is for Mara. Mara? I'm just gonna call her Mara. Like the combs and the stands that these girls have are neon, like literal neon. When I was unboxing them and I saw these in the back of the packaging, all I see was color. Like it was beyond bright that I'm like, ooh, I'm glad I actually filmed this in the sunlight. So it was so pretty against the light. Like for example, I have Harley in her stand. With her and the others like beyond neon. Like this to me is a perfect shade of green for me. Like Jade and Karma could never. And I just love, wait, isn't another girl also green? Jewel, right? Yeah, I have, like this is my favorite shade of green right now. As well as the blue for Uma here. Taking her out of her stand and putting it back together. Like the blue within all this. Oh my god, all the hairs. Just beyond gorge. Like color. Last one, let's get into Mara with her stand. Gorgeous pink. You know I have to save the artwork that's in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off from left to right, starting out with Mara, Harley, and then Uma. So let's get into Mara's accessory, well not accessory, her instrument if you will. We have a drum set, which is the exact same one I believe it was Vanessa Temple that had the drum set from Rainbow Dream in the Rockstar line. Literally the exact same drum set, just colored. I love the middle. This mouse. I'm not sure what reference this is giving, but I'm obsessed with that. I think it's a cat actually, not a mouse. As well, it comes with this gadget here that I have no idea what this is called. Go together, you just make it stand, have it pop. Now going into the doll herself here, we have her already with her drumsticks in hand. First, a close-up of the face and the hat. Love the pink and even the eyeliner that she has with this here. Good amount of blush, glossy pink lips. The hat is plastic and it does say Shadow has a bunch of studs around it. That's all molded on plastic. And it has that cap thing that Ruby Anderson from series 1 has, which is a peg. And I removing the peg. And in terms of the doll herself, I don't really. Yeah, you can see the hole in her head. It's pretty much more on top because Ruby's was more down. But for Uma, for Mara, I'm trying to see if we could cover it. I mean, once you play around with her hair, it'll get more loose just because it's very much gelled. Not 100% gel, but just to keep the style intact. But I can still see the hole. Then going down, we see she has two big hoop earrings of pink. The bigger the hoop. Here we see with her denim mini jacket and with a t-shirt dress with the same cat. And down we see fabric boots that say Shadow all over it. I'm trying to see what type of boots these remind me of. I was thinking of Mela from series 4, but not really, because hers was like a pleather material, but this is just like fabric that's like easy to put on. She as well has painted on nails as well as the other girls from Neon Shadow, but for these compared to Rainbow Divas, that they don't have molded on rings. So I was expecting them to have them as well, just because it would fit more with their look, but I guess not. Moving on to Harley and her neon green self here. I love the makeup that she's giving with the black tones in her lipstick. These eyes, the eyes here. It does look like two different colors, whereas the left eye looks more purple and the right looks more blue. I'm trying to see if that was intentional. It kind of looks like it from the picture. But to me, they're gorge. She has her cat ears here, headband, that's stringed onto her head with braids here. She has safety pin earrings. She has a full-on hoodie type, not a dress, but just an oversized hoodie with these ribbons going around this to say Shadow, studs on the sleeves, and with, I believe this is as well as a cat. I'm trying to remove the ribbons as safely as I can to not like mess it up. With working pockets in the front. And with biker shorts, kind of the same as what Nicole was giving us from Shadow High Series 1, but in green. With knee-high white socks here, with these Converse like shoes, and they're all molded on plastic. So instead of like the heel, it's just a flat-on sneaker with real laces. For her instrument, it is the microphone and amp here that you can disconnect. I kind of wish that we could have disconnect the string here, the cord from the microphone, just so we can have a, you know, a cordless microphone to make it easier to go around. Because this, you're gonna have to drag it around with you. The mic is all green, that says shadow. And with the mic stand, it is all fully black with studs at the bottom. And with a pleather scarf on it. Or bandana thing, I'm just gonna call it a scarf. Amp, the same design as well from Rainbow Dream from the Rockstar line, which is all studs with the word shadow, green detail. Next we have Uma here in her sequence, her hat that is pleather, round, with her face with the broken heart on her cheek, giving us violet, purples, and blues. Side and a lock on the other. With the sequins top and white netting. With plaid, I'm not sure, what are these called? Capris? Not capris. I'm trying to see what type of pants they are. If they are, then let me know in the comments. I'm not sure what type of design these pants are, but they are plaid with ribbon going across it, kind of giving it like a chain effect, even though no wait, these are zippers actually. Oh wow. Full on zippers going around the pant. With two bracelets, one of studs and one of a chain. And with blue heels. Now that we've seen these three dolls, I'm gonna go ahead and change them into their second outfits for a closer look. But before I do, let's go into Uma's instruments, since I completely forgot. Hers I already put in her case here with the guitar. I'm gonna just open this up. I didn't put it in the case, yeah I did. You just open it like so. And even with this band around it, you can still leave it on and just put it in the case itself. Just fold it up nicely and then just lock it. So it fits, you don't have to undo it or anything. I felt like we kind of had to do that for Rainbow Dream, for the Rockstar line. I'm not sure which character that belonged to, but I felt like we did. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. But this guitar here, all black with blue lightning design. And with the strap that says shadow with moons on it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and change them to their second looks. Okay, so now all of them are dressed in their second outfits. I'm gonna go ahead and start from Mara, Harley, and then Uma. So starting off with Mara, we have her in her jacket, dress, and boots, all plaid, with pleather details here. On the sleeve, a bunch of patches. The dress here as well is like a pleather like a plastic pink with studs all around. Even from the back, we still have studs. And then down to her boots. She does have pleather boots on. It's kind of like that fabric where you have to like push it all the way up here. Where I was a little confused because it doesn't really say on the bottom of the heel if it's a left or a right foot. So you're gonna have to play with it to see if it works out or not. And with a bunch of studs on it, I feel like because of the studs, it's a bit more like wonky. I mean, it still looks fine from afar, but as close up as you can, when you see it, you do see like the fabric not like sitting well on the leg and foot. But still a really cute shoe. Next with Harley, we see her in her big fur white coat with all the words that say, I see sparkle, I see Let's see, shadow. Still see the word sparkle around here, and as well eclipse all around the jacket. With a sequins top here, and with green netting, like leggings underneath the pants. You can't really see it, just only from the top part here, which I think I'm gonna take it off just because when I try to close it at the back, it's lightly closed, not fully. But with the pants, we do see the cat again with all around the left and the right leg. And even for the pants, the little details here in the back, see you in the shadows. The little details, I swear. Then with the shoes, we do get laces. Not fully, oh wait, these shoes actually have laces all around. So instead of it being painted and then laces at the top, like her first shoe, this one here has actual laces tied up to close. So that's pretty cool. And lastly, we have Uma here, and what I love this jacket and all the sleeves. Pleather as well with studs all around the sleeves. Simple yet stylish jacket here. We have a top with the cat again, and with the pleather skirt. And underneath has the black pleather skirt. And the shoes. Now that we've seen all three dolls, for me, my own opinions, I honestly love them. I love the way that they look. I love the color choices that they chose in order to give us Neon Shadow. I wasn't really thinking in terms of them doing colors for Shadow High, just because, I mean, we've gotten those grayscales from series 1 of the dolls, and kind of like threw me like off a bit when we saw pink, blue, and green. But the way that they did it, honestly, I see with the shadowing of the skin tone, and now with the pop of color, I think it plays out very well, and it really is done very, very well. Like, to me, it's gorgeous how these dolls came out. In comparison, in terms of dolls, because I can't really judge the music since we still haven't gotten to hear their songs from Neon Shadow and Rainbow Divas. Just by the groups alone in doll form, I'm not even gonna count, I think we have another girl group in Rainbow Vision. I think they're from Tokyo High, from the main one being Tiara Song. I still don't know what the group name is. I know they said it before, and we have seen a glimpse of what the other two members look like. But still no leaked images of dolls yet as of this day that I'm recording. But what we have here from Rainbow Divas and Neon Shadow, to me, I am gonna go ahead and say Neon Shadow, just because I feel like they're more modernized. I see Rainbow Divas doing well back in the 1960s, 70s, I don't know, like back in that time, just because we really appreciated more of the divas and music at that time. We still do now, but I feel like currently we're going into this direction. That's what I've seen from like Avril Lavigne, Olivia Rodrigo, Billie Eilish, and more other artists coming out, that they're more dressing in this type of fashion. Whereas for gowns, dolls thing came out as in gowns, gorgeous, but it looks like a prom line rather than a music group, in my opinion. So so for Rainbow Divas, cute, but I prefer the Neon Shadow dolls anytime. Do you recommend getting Neon Shadow? Definitely. I mean, I believe still the retail price is $39.99. You do get a lot from what you do get. You get 2 outfits, an instrument, and the way that they all look, especially all together, is just aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but just the pop of colors that they have in their stands and their clothing is just gorge to me. So starting off from my ranking from my 3rd favorite to my number 1 favorite, I don't have one that I very much dislike or hate or anything like that. It's just, well, you do have your own favorite, and I love them all equally. But there are some things where I'm like, oh, I like this one a little bit better. I like this one a lot more. So I'm gonna go off in that form. So for my third favorite, I'm gonna go ahead and choose Uma. I do like her. I just am a little bit just with the plaid. I think she has the most plaid out of everybody, especially with her pants and skirt. My favorite part about her is this jacket that she's wearing, and then also the hat. I'm not removing this hat just because, to me, come on. This is like the best hat I've seen from Rainbow High and Shadow High so far. And the sleeves on the jacket, amazing. And I do love her face, especially with the broken heart on her cheek. My second favorite will go to Mara. I am a big fan of pink. I love the pinkness that they chose for her. I'm just not vibing a lot with all of the drum set, not my fave, and as well with this hat. It's cute, but I'm not a fan of the peg. I'd rather it been like a fabric type hat like we have here for Uma. That way we don't get the hole in her head, so she's gonna be living with this hat forever to not see that ever again. And with her outfit, I will say with the second one, I felt like it was a little bit plain, but in a good way. I like it. I just felt like as my number one favorite, not so much, but still an overall good doll. And for my number one favorite, I'm gonna go ahead and name her with Harley. Harley here is the perfect shade of green. It is the definition of pop for me in terms of coloring. The hair, the clothing, even just her stand by herself, by itself, the stand. This gorge, the face, the lips, the makeup choice, the hair. I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit. I will say I do like her in her second outfit just because I love the black coloring compared into the green. Just because this one I feel like the jacket's a little bit stiff, not so much. Because we do see her, I believe this is her OG outfit, but I prefer the black hoodie over this look. And that is my overall review of Neon Shadow from Shadow High Rainbow Vision. Let me know all of your guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Are these going to be a buy for you or a pass for you? Let me know everything down below. Check out all the other videos that I have on Celebritants YouTube channel with other Shadow High dolls, Rainbow High dolls, LOL OMG dolls, etc. Check out Celebritants on all social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!